thanks to the support as a channel member, Liam Cooney. We have valiantly battled our way back into an automatic promotion hunt. We've got 6 games remaining in the season. We are once again level on points from Spennymoor. We've been here a couple of times already this season and immediately bottled it. And the first game we've got to play since going joint top with them again is away from home against the team down in 6th place. So we could very easily just bottle it again. And there'll be no coming back from this one. It will be the playoffs if we mess this up. And that team we are playing, who are down in 6th place, are Hereford. So we've got Hereford away. That's the league table. So like I say, we have, through some pretty decent form, forced our way back into contention, as Spennymoor have had the typical wobbly wobble period that clubs always have. We've not actually lost a game since Sunderland on penalties in the FA Cup. We've not actually lost a game since Hales Owen back on Boxing Day. We have been in very, very good form, but we need to keep it going. If we can win all of our 6 remaining games, which is no mean feat, but if we can win all 6 of them, we do win the league. But we've got 4 away games, including not just the game against Hereford, but Chester have for a long time been big rivals of mine, and were the team that finished above us last season in, I think, 3rd place. So Chester are a decent side, and then 2 lollujo derbies to end things off, Leamington and Brackley as former non-league to legend starting teams. So it's a tricky one. And this is the team we're sending to Hereford. It's Casagrande in goal, a back 4 of Strachan, Taylor, Canaville and Robinson. Kirk has picked up an injury. He's going to be missing for the next 3 weeks or so with a calf strain. He's a big miss. He is our best centre-back by quite a long stretch. So Taylor and Canaville will be together at the back, with Robinson at right back, which means McLeod comes back in midfield alongside Compton. Does make us a little bit more attacking, does give us a little bit less protection for the back 4. And then it's Milona on the left, Reece Dottin on the right, and then Cena and Middleton up front. Just do goals, chaps. Just do goals. We want to keep this run going. I mean, the flip side to all of this, of course, Spennymoor might just completely collapse. We might not need to win all 6 games to guarantee winning the league. I think we are already mathematically confirmed a spot in the playoffs. But with Spennymoor not having won in 3 matches, they might just fall off now, which would make our job an awful lot easier, because there's not really anybody other than us to take their spot. It would be, if Spennymoor fall apart, we're going to go up kind of by default, I think. Cena takes it down nicely, beats 2 men. It's a great piece of attacking football from Cena, and the shot is pushed over the crossbar. This is what I wanted to show you with the league table. I mean, it's 6 points behind us to where Kidderminster are. So if Spennymoor fall apart, I don't see Kidderminster charging past us, but stranger things have happened. I've played enough Football Manager over the years to know to expect strange things. And here is Milona dancing past his man, and then it's a poor pass looking for Middleton. It was the right idea, trying to play it along the ground in behind, but it was just poorly executed. And that's poor from Compton. He's going to have another go at it, and this time does find Middleton. Middleton is the one dropping deep this time. McLeod bursting out of midfield. We said before, bringing McLeod into the team does give us more of that. You never see Canaville make that run and play that pass. He is definitely a more attacking option in there, bursting out of midfield. It's great work from McLeod. It's a lovely run from Middleton, and it's 1-0 to Bedford, and that is huge for us. If we have a look at the league table again, you can see that actually puts a little bit of daylight between us and Spennymoor, which will, I think, be the first time all season long that we'll have been top of the league actually on points rather than on goal difference. Obviously, there's a long way to go today, and Spennymoor could end up winning their match as well. So there's no guarantees of any of this. But let's just make sure we just got to do our bit. Let's win our match. And it is Hereford getting the counter-attack underway, and Casagrande getting my main man's name wrong. He's been here long enough. I shouldn't be getting his name wrong. But he makes the save, and that's the important thing. And we deal with the set piece as well, although we haven't come away with the ball. So it does come back in. Taylor, he's a big boy. I think that came off his shoulder or his back. I don't think that was a clean header, but either way, the ball ends up going clear, and that's the important thing. And there's Taylor again. He's so dominant in the air. When we signed him, he was brought in to be a cover option at centre-back. He has become a really, really important player for us, who's not just in the team now because he's tall. He is developing into a very, very good centre-back. We're going to have a look at him at half-time. Goodness me, he's going to have to be as well. If Cannaville gets injured as well, I think Strachan's going to have to partner him. And that is, we are down to bare bones at centre-back if we lose both Cannaville and Kirk. Rhys Dottin plays it out to Robinson. We really don't want for the second year in a row to have our title push derailed by an injury crisis. Rhys Dottin, lovely work from him, plays it back to Cena, back to Rhys Dottin. It's 2-0. That's lovely football. It's a lovely little touch from Cena to play it into his path as well. And it's 2-0. But this is just good football. We're supposed to be a Route 1 team. This isn't Route 1. This is just, I don't know why Cena doesn't just do a goal there, but I guess he's the target man. His job is lay it off to those around him, make everyone playing with him look better than he does. And I mean, he's on a 7.7, so he's actually been the best player on the pitch today, which is weird because we've had matches recently. We've had episodes recently where I've talked about how he's had lovely touches and linked up the play nicely and then done a 5.8 or something ridiculous. I don't see that he's done anything significantly different today. He had that one good shot early on, and I guess he officially has an assist to his name. But an assist shouldn't be the difference between posting a 6 and an 8 on his match rating, especially when it's such a straightforward assist, and Middleton nearly makes it 3. It's back with Rhys Dottin, back to Robinson, and now all the way back to Cannaville, who I think we probably are going to have to take off at half-time and hope that we've done enough to get through the second half without him, because we can't risk a proper injury. What I was telling you before about Taylor, I mean, he's still only a 2.5-star centre-back, but he's a big, strong boy who's doing very good things for us. Right, we are going to bring on Fleming for Cannaville, and we're going to do that, and we're just going to, we'll make him no nonsense. We'll have no nonsense from anybody, thank you. Strachan has barely played centre-back for us ever. I mean, he can officially play there. I could count on one hand and have plenty of fingers left how many times he's played centre-back for me. But Middleton is in. Again, he's been slotted through by Cena, and it's more good football from our front two, linking up very nicely with these wide players who Mylona wins the ball back, lays it off to Compton, McLeod, Compton again, Middleton, back to Compton. Look at this short one-touch passing, and then Middleton rattles the crossbar. Cena's there for the follow-up, and unfortunately their goalkeeper leapt up far quicker than he had any right to, and collects the ball. Strachan showing that he's always been a centre-back. Lovely dominant header from him, and now Mylona, who's had another good game, plays the ball over to looking for Rhys Dottin, doesn't get anywhere near him, and now Hereford looking to get a counter-attack up and running. They'll be aware that we are running out of defenders and that they should really be hurling the ball into our penalty area. See what Taylor and Strachan, who've never played together before at centre-back, see how they can respond to that. I mean, Taylor has never played right centre-back for us. Another example of all the exciting new things happening at the back. Taylor's just so tall. He's so tall, and at this level, that's like 80% of what you need to be a centre-back. He can just deal with those crosses all day long, and he does it so dominantly. And it is very, very useful. We've got a big tall boy there and a big tall boy there, and that's all you need. It's proving very effective. Right, Mylona, that's a rare piece of poor dribbling from him where he gives the ball away, and now Hereford looking to get a counter-attack up and running. But we're putting them under, we're not letting them faff around on the ball. We're putting them under some nice pressure. I suspect we might be winning the ball back in this move. Taylor, another dominant header from him. He gets some distance on him as well, doesn't he? But it's back with Hereford again, who are having some sustained pressure for the first time in the match, but luckily doesn't lead to anything. And we're just keeping an eye on everybody's fitness levels because we are very, very aware of what went on last season. We also want to see what Spennymoor, so Spennymoor are winning 2-0. So we are going to stay level on points with them if things end as they are. Shows just how important this game was. Right, Mylona is going to come off for Davidson. And then we're going to bring Williams on for Compton, because we can't risk Compton getting injured. Williams is a perfectly adequate backup for him as well. He's absolutely fine in that role. Right, Fleming with the in-swinger. Again, we've got so many tall boys and we so rarely beat that first man from those corners. There's Cena. I mean, that's a terrible header. 6'5" and heads the football like that. You can just see that he shut his eyes long before that ball got anywhere near him. He's afraid of the football, and that's not ideal. Right, final changes. Taylor is shattered. We don't have any more defenders to bring on. We've got Nelson, but neither him nor Robinson are centre-back material. So I think Taylor's just going to have to stay on and like it. Cena is tiring though, so we'll bring on Owen for him. Owen scored a hat-trick off the bench recently, so he's certainly not a bad guy to have to come off the bench in a situation like this. And with Francis coming on the right-hand side as well, that front four remains very strong. We've certainly got some good strength in depth in the attack this year compared to last season. And that's more very, very good defending. I think that was Taylor again, who, I mean, Cena's probably going to win man of the match, but Taylor has been outstanding at centre-back today. And now Francis drills it across the penalty area, looking for the tap in. There's Taylor again. I mean, he has stepped up in a world where he's now the only fit centre-back at the club. He is just dominating. I love him. I mean, I was always going to, because he's such a big boy, but he has stepped up today and put in a fantastic performance where he is the senior guy in that centre-back partnership. And it's the first time he has been in his entire Bedford career, and he has not let us down. And that is a huge result because Spennymoor stopped their rot. 5 games to go. We're 6 points, both of us, 6 points clear of Kidderminster, but level on points with Spennymoor. And I think we're just going to go straight forward to the last day of the season from here. I know we've got some other big-ish matches. I mean, Darlington are down in 9th, Chester are in 6th, but let's not drag it out. This is our 3rd season at this level. We're going straight through to the last day against Brackley, unless something happens between now and then that means we need to come back sooner. Well, it's fair to say the run-in hasn't gone to plan. We've not won any of our last 4 games. We've not scored in the last 2 games. On the flip side of all of that, it seems nobody wants to win the league because we're going to the final day, 1 point clear at the top. That's actually better form than Spennymoor were able to post. And ridiculously, we are in the situation where Kidderminster, based on form, are probably looking like favourites for the title because I said they wouldn't be. One advantage we do have over both of them going into the final, I mean, there's a couple of advantages. We're 1 point clear, but also we've got a much better goal difference. If we win, we're guaranteed to win the league. We're away against, who are we playing? Brackley. We just need to win, don't we? It's as simple as that. And this is the team we are sending out there as we go searching, not just for a win, not just for promotion. We'd love to score a goal. We also have Kirk back. He's not fully fit. I think we have to throw him back in. So it's Casagrande in goal, about for Strachan, Taylor, Kirk and Robinson, Canterville and Compton in midfield. That is the first choice back 7. And then, to be fair, almost for everyone's available up front. I am dropping Cena. He's not scored for a number of matches, so Owen's coming back in. So it's Milona on the left, Restotting on the right, and then Middleton and Owen together up front. Cross everything, boys and girls. We're trying to win the league. So let's get the team submitted and just... Neither Canterville or Kirk are fully fit going into this after picking up those injuries over the last few matches, but it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? I haven't even looked at who Spennymoor and Kidderminster are playing because it's none of our business. If we win, it doesn't matter. So let's just make sure we win, he says, as he's literally checking who they're playing. So Kidderminster are away against Alfreton, Spennymoor at home against Merthyr. Alfreton, I mean, that's a tough game for Kidderminster. Alfreton, a former starting club and non-league legend as well. We need them to do us a favour. Spennymoor should beat Merthyr, you would think, but Spennymoor are in even worse form than we are. And in fact, I think we're already losing. They moved down the table there. I'm sure they did, unless Kidderminster are somehow losing. Are Kidderminster losing? I could really do with being able to see the scores during highlights like we could on like FM19. I've been asking for it forever. I know a lot of you have got your own concerns with FM26. I would just like to be able to customize this screen. I don't even care about the in-between screen. I mean, it would be handy to be able to customize this screen a bit. I want the one while matches are happening. Right, Kidderminster are losing 2-0. Alfreton very much doing their bit. But obviously Spennymoor have been top almost all season. You can't count them out. But as it stands at the moment, we're 2 points clear at the top because Alfreton doing us an enormous favour. Milona with the corner, goes far post. Kirk is there. Can't get a proper contact on it. We've won a penalty though. It's a handball, I think. No, it's not. He's fouled Kirk. And Middleton with a huge opportunity to put us ahead away from home and to score our first goal in 3 matches. It's Liam Middleton, who we have been trying to sign permanently over the last couple of weeks as well. His asking price at Falkirk is like $4,000. We don't have $4,000. We've offered them 0. We've offered them 0 with a 50% sell-on clause. I'm hoping once the season is over, we'll get maybe a $20,000 transfer budget. I think we got like $60,000 last summer. If we can pick up Middleton permanently for $4,000, we're absolutely going to do it because he's been an excellent player for us this season. Having him and Cena together next season, whatever league we're in, feels like some nice continuity. And it's a good strike partnership who crucially aren't going to cost us a fortune either. And they both earn a lot less than Morton or Whittaker do. So we're going to be able to get rid of some of those players who may have renewed their contracts previously back when non-league players were asking for too much money before that patch that came out last week or whatever it was. Whereas Cena, we've just renewed him on a 2-year contract for less than £500 a week. So Cena's going to be around for a while. And now Compton, stick it top corner, stick it top corner, stick it stop, charge, hit the crossbar. I couldn't get the third one out in time because of my stupid mouth. Reece Dottin shoots from range. The keeper catches it. I hate it when goalkeepers catch the ball when they're other people's goalkeepers. I love it when mine do. It's just showing off. Spennymoor are losing as well. Spennymoor 1-0 down against Merthyr. Kidderminster still 2-0 down against Alfreton. We're 1-0 up against Brackley. At the moment, everything is going our way, although I think Spennymoor have just equalised. Spennymoor have equalised against Merthyr, so Spennymoor not out of this just yet. Strachan is going to look to hit an in-swinger, looking for that near post. It's bobbling around in the area. Taylor was there, but no one was able to properly connect with it and push it past the goalkeeper. So it remains 1-0. Again, we're checking in on Spennymoor. Still 1-1 in that match. Still 2-0 in the Kidderminster match. Oh, it's all very exciting, boys and girls. I could do without it, to be honest. I mean, if we'd have just won any of our last couple of matches, like it's been 4 matches without a win. If we'd have won one of them, we'd be going into today already as champions. Football Manager loves to add some drama, doesn't it? And just make everybody incapable of winning football matches as part of the running. I mean, if everything ends as it is now, we finished the season 4 points clear and it looks like it was comfortable. We all know it's anything but comfortable, even now as we enter into the second half, 4 points clear of both of our rivals, knowing full well that anything can happen still. And Brackley are in, and that is a big opportunity, and they have very much fluffed their lines there. Robinson plays it forward to Reece Dottin, and now Middleton back to Reece Dottin. And this is some nice football from what is supposed to be a Route 1 team. Taylor forward to Canaville, back to Taylor again, and now Kirk, the ball playing defender, plays it out to Robinson. Middleton can't retain possession. Taylor just dominant in the air as usual from him. I mean, that was Kirk's header, and Taylor came over to win it. You saw the downside of Taylor there as he turns slower than I do and could not keep up with his man, but luckily the shot flails miles wide. Right, we're getting Cena on because Owen hasn't been an improvement. And we're very much monitoring the fitness of both Kirk and Canaville. I think we can leave them both on for now. It's not like we have ready-made replacements for either of them, especially when we're trying to defend a lead. Not that we're going to change anything tactically to try and defend the lead because we're not cowards. And I've played enough FM over the years to know that if we were to drop down to balanced or cautious, we're just inviting them onto us. That's good work from Middleton. Lays it off to Reece Dottin. Sena's there. Oh, that's such a big opportunity for Bruno Sena. How? How has he managed to miss? Goodness me. It's still 1-0. We are very much making this harder for ourselves than it needs to be. And Brackley playing the ball through us very comfortably as well. It's very nice football from them. It doesn't matter as long as they don't score, but they've got themselves a man on the overlap here on this side, and that's another, what a save from Casagrande. I tell you what, we'll look back on this series in years to come. We'll look back on this club in seasons to come, and Casagrande is the signing of the save so far. He is an outstanding goalkeeper for this level. Right, Davidson's going to come on for Francis. Davidson and Francis going to come on for Milona and Reece Dottin. We're continuing to monitor the two newly returning players. Kidderminster are still losing. Spennymoor are now winning. So if we were to concede now, we go level on points with Spennymoor. I think we have a much better goal difference than them. So I don't think a draw hurts us yet. I think a draw only hurts us if Kidderminster win, which doesn't look likely. Obviously, we don't want to draw. It's another big save from Casagrande, who rightfully is putting in a man of the match performance. Alfreton are 3-0 up over Kidderminster. Kidderminster are done. I've written them off once today already. I am officially writing them off now. Spennymoor are still winning their game, though. So we've got to be careful. Kirk has now done everything he could. He is a broken man. So we're going to bring McLeod on for him and drop Canterville back. Is what I'm trying to do. I don't know what I've done there. Did I do anything? Where's McLeod? McLeod's not here. We'll bring Williams on for him then and drop Canterville back. And then do we just assume Canterville's going to make it through? I think we do. And we'll bring Fleming on for Strachan, who's the other guy who would come across and play centre back. So we're now committing to Canterville finishing the match. Kirk's done very well to make it this far into the game. Spennymoor still winning. It's very upsetting that Spennymoor have decided to start being good again on the last day. They could have made this an awful lot easier for me. Robinson with the tackle. Compton back to Robinson. We've entered the 91st minute now. Sena wins his header, flicks it onto Davidson, who decides not to chase it, which is bonkers for him because he could have been one-on-one with that fullback, and we know how good he can be one-on-one. They've got all this space on this left-hand side again. Taylor's given away a penalty. Taylor's been so good all season, but he's given away a penalty. Casagrande, to win us the league, must save the penalty. Casagrande. Come on! Oh, what a goalkeeper he is! What a signing! What a hero! Casagrande saves a 92nd minute penalty, and he's made another save again there. He is dragging us kicking and screaming towards the National League North title, which worryingly we're not currently lifting. What on earth has gone wrong, and where did it go wrong? Are we just not getting a trophy lift? I think we've won the league. We just don't get to celebrate it. Come on. Casagrande. What a man. But we have done it. There is the budget that could hopefully... Whoa. Oh, this still gets me. I thought they'd massively hacked at our wage budget, but no, that's how much is available. So we're actually getting quite a big increase there. We've won the National League North. Oh, I don't need a new contract. I'm getting a pay rise for the promotion. This man, though. This man. See, he is out of contract. And he's already on loads of money because he did renew when the bug was in the game. I have no idea what he's going to ask me for. Should we have a look? I mean, he's getting whatever he asks for here. Oh, I can't afford that. Can we afford that? I mean, we have to, don't we? He's just won us the league. Let's try and push him down. He might still be drunk from the celebrations. Let's just push him as far as we can. I mean, before I change my mind, we just can't risk losing him. He's the one player We cannot risk losing. He must be in the Dream 11. He's not. Unbelievably, he's not in the Dream 11. We don't have anybody in the Dream 11, which is bananas. But importantly, we have won the league at the third time of asking. We've been promoted. And now we need to test my theory that a good National League North team is good enough to win the National League as well and just go straight through and do back-to-back promotions. Tomorrow we do the transfer window to try and achieve exactly that. But if you've enjoyed this, if you're happy that we're finally promoted, please leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.